Hi guys, welcome back to the WWZ podcast. Get on here today just to talk about, we got the FunkCon coming up in 3 weeks in Moline, Illinois on June 23rd. So if you haven't heard about it, hopefully you can get some time, and maybe if you're around the area, you can get down here and come in and play. It's going to be a really huge event, one of the biggest events of the year in comparison to Gen Con. Hopefully we get more people than what Gen Con usually has. It's shaping up to look like that way anyway. So if you're serious about Raw Deal, you might want to try to get out there and got some great prizes. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah, so if you want to see some Raw Deal greatness in action, Brandon, aka Lawnmower Man's going to be there putting on an exhibition clinic, wiping the floor with all comers. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. One of the main points of the video today is, we have a general disdain for Revo format, and just talk about things that we like and don't like about it to keep it even. But obviously, if you watch any of our other ones, we've got quite a bit of opinions on why we don't like it.
It's harder coming up with pros than cons.
Yeah. We try to come up with pros to keep it kind of there for people. But the biggest pro that we always find for Revo is it's really, really easy to teach to new players. I mean, there's really no thought in it. You just play your stuff out, there you go, and then blindly, mindlessly just throw moves. No, you put any antics in there. There's no point. Unless you're going to go all out antics, no point at all.
Even then, you can go all out antic, but you're probably going to take at least half your deck in damage first, because aggression rule is a great idea.
That's one of the biggest cons is the aggression rule. Honestly, if they took out the aggression rule entirely, which if you don't know what the aggression rule is, it's if you don't play a move during your turn, then you're going to mill 6 cards. But that antic reversal they run in the backlash, it's the second card played, right?
Yep.
So if you play a move, or if you play an antic, I guess, chances are it's going to get reversed, and you're going to be not only eating 6 damage from the aggression roll, but additional, 3 damage from the reversal?
Well, no. Because it only reverses the second card play.
Yeah.
So
if you play a
move for sure.
Yeah.
So everybody's argument always was, well, you play a move and then an antic. Well, everybody has access to a 0 for 3 antic reversal if you do that. So, I mean, you're just...
Yeah.
It's stupid.
And otherwise, I mean, I know I was playing James in Revo. I just wanted to hang myself, apparently, because I played James here over the last week and played a Revo format match just to find something that I don't actually just want to shoot myself when I'm playing at Gen Con with. And so I sure enough played an antic, and James goes, what are you doing? You being a dummy.
Yeah.
Now you eat 12 damage. What the heck?
Well, no, I play at reversal, so you took 6 for that. Then search your deck for any unique. You're like, okay, I'll go grab Smack by a Sledgehammer, and now you're done playing moves.
Yeah.
So it's like, mistake number all.
Yeah, so I honestly, if they took out the aggression rule, I would play it. I mean, I wouldn't mind Rebel format at all. I mean,
yeah, I think if they did that, then I would. If I want to teach new players the game, I'd probably start them on Revolution.
Yeah,
and then just be like, okay, so.
Because you don't have to. The hardest part for most people I've noticed trying to teach is just in Classic is just the pre-match of which order to play it in. I mean, other than that, I mean, you can figure it out: grapple, reversal versus a grapple, and so on and so
Same
forth.
here. It's just the convolution of the backlash check, which they tried to fix that with the NXT format, but it seems like that format kind of died off.
Yeah.
And it was really pointless anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really change the game at all. I mean, you still played all your pre-match, and it was either you nuke how much pre-match they play, or you make sure you can play all your pre-match, and that was about it. One thing, actually, I did like it until they started making some nerfs into it later when I had that Bobby Lashley And
Yeah, once they got rid of like an elimination
chamber. Yeah, I don't think that's why they got rid of it for, but it was fun. It was great before elimination chamber was gone.
Well, just that car with like the new Raw roulette wheel.
Yeah,
So, you flip it in so you don't get the pre-match reduction.
yeah, that's right.
It's pretty mean.
Then, it's kind of I guess it depends how you look at it. Kind of a pro is the shorter game time, if that's your thing. But when I'm playing like a trading card game, I actually go to play to have fun. I don't go to sit down at a table for 5 minutes and go, yeah, that was good. Especially in a format, that's not best 2 out of 3. I mean, I obviously played TCGs that the round or the game, each game can last like 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But you got best 2 out of 3. In Revo, you're playing one game. You sit down, 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, you're done.
For the most part, the games come down to whoever drew more. There's only
One solution?
The second solution.
Second solution.
Yeah, whoever drew more copies of that in an opening hand usually wins the game.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 0 for 2, and you draw 2. It's a revolution on Super Crack.
I can't stand at all not playing a superstar that doesn't have a way of being able to make sure you have a move to play every turn. That's also one thing I don't like about the game is all you're doing is playing moves. Like Revo, all you do is play moves and just move. It just feels brainless and dumb. Like, what do I do? Well, I got 4 or 2 to play this card. Well, I guess I'll play this one. Yeah. No thought to it at all. Just there you go.
Another problem with the Antics was a lot of the means and colossals do better effects than a lot of the Antics you could possibly play. So, there's no reason. Why would I not play this, 21 damage throw that searches for deck for any card, or I'll play this Antic that lets you show back 5, or I get stopped and take 10 damage. So it's like,
yeah. There definitely is some good Antics, though. It's just by the time that you get the 4-2 to play them, they're sitting on at least 1 or 2 reversals to try to dig through it before you can actually play it. So you take some damage to be able to actually finally play it. Just to bait out the reversals. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, like a lot of the really good Antics are like 15 plus fortitude, and they're comeback mechanics. So it's like, you show back like 6 cards and they mill 9 or something like that. But the problem with that is, if you're winning that much, do you need to come back?
Yeah.
And if you do, they probably have 20 plus fortitude. So, God, their Antic reversals are gonna hurt.
Yeah. Like, for some reason, almost every game I play at Revo, if I have 0 fortitude, as soon as my opponent hits 7 fortitude, whenever it opens up, then be able to play like the centered defense cards and stuff like that.
It's over.
It's over. I have no way of coming back. Like, it's not very generous with very many comeback mechanics in Revo. As like when you're at 0 fortitude, like there's a couple cards that do it. Like there's like a 0 for 6 that if your opponent has 15 more fortitude than you, it's got momentum. Thank you. Jesus Christ, he's running on me already.
Well, thank God that the momentum reversal that does damage costs 15.
15 for 5.
So once they got it.
Pretty ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get momentum on this now, it's pretty good. Well, it's the first card you play with momentum. Go ahead, 5.
Yeah. Hey, you don't have to take 6, though, because you played something.
That's true. You take 1 less.
Yeah. So yay for that.
That's another thing is a lot of the matchups are just very one-sided in matchups.
That's pretty much how all the games are. The only exception to that I would probably see is the test matchup, because he's gonna lure you into a false sense of security, because you get to your first couple moves for free on him.
Yeah. Well, there is a superstar that I don't know if you decided if you're running that Gen Con or not, but He seems like he's going to be pretty good for countering certain decks,
I don't know.
reversal wise.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, were you run? You were thinking about running that all access one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm running him with all access.
yeah. That's right. I guess I'll just never play my corners actually, and
How about you just stop talking about that superstar right now?
it'll be great.
I'll play this. No, you won't. No, you won't.
You're not going to like it.
What reverses that? Nothing. Not a card. Not one that exists.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't talk about that one.
Shouldn't talk about that.
Um,
But no, it's, for Revo, I'd probably run somebody who's just a decent superstar. So if you see me, you're probably going to see me playing like Triple H or something.
someone that can pick up moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, why not?
Yeah. Triple H is pretty good.
He's all right. He's decent.
Like I was I had Mitch send me a list of RVD, and it's pretty good whenever you get on the board. But he has no way of grabbing moves. Really, and I did grab moves at the beginning, but I played them all. They went all through, and then since James was running Triple H, and he was just be able to pick up whatever the hell he wants. I mean, I ended up running out of moves, and it was just dead from there.
Yeah, once the big move starts sticking,
Yeah, game over.
or yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then I drew for, what was it, 2 for the show or whatever it is, the one that's like the divine in that
Yeah.
game, and yeah, that kind of sucked. That reverse is like literally nothing in Revo.
that once I finally got 2 moves on the table, start throwing means every turn. You're like, oh, you play the mid-match mean reversal. I got mill 3. Like, oh my pretty much makes you mill 4.
Yeah.
And the move I did 8.
Yeah.
I guess I'll mill 7 to stop it.
Yeah, this sounds
All right.
good.
All right, I'll put it back in my hand then, I guess.
Yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't
It's a
it?
good trade-off.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not afraid to man. I'm not good at Revo. Because I have no desire to really learn how to play it very well. Because I don't like. Simply, I just don't like the aggression roll. It just kills it for me.
Yeah, it kills deck diversity, like real bad.
Yeah. Well, basically, a lot of the decks I've noticed are very, very similar for the most part. It's like, oh, we all run these moves that we can make sure that we can pick up and be able to actually play moves and then play all the same reversals and all that. I'm like, they're all like the same decks with superstar specifics.
Yeah. Like, a lot of them, they'll play like a corner card that lets them play like 2 unique trademark cores that are really hard to reverse. And they have a mechanic that jumps straight into Colossals.
Yeah.
So, and there's little to no response to that
Yeah.
in the format. So it's
Yeah.
you're pretty much doomed.
I can't really think too much about what else I'd really like about Revo at all.
Pretty much, it just goes back to it's good to teach new players a little bit. Back in the day, it was really good to start again because it was cheaper. If you didn't want to catch up with all the other cards, but you can't really use that reasoning now because your player base is already an established player base. You're not really attracting the new crowd.
I would say that Revo is still cheap to play because I can pick up Revolution 1 cases for like $60, and then same with Revolution 2. I mean, they're a little bit more expensive, but I can still find them and get them pretty decent for cases, like easily under $200 for a case. Revolution 3 Judgment, can't find it. I found every now and then, like I find somebody selling a single pack for like $20 or something like that. I'm like, golly.
And you can probably assume that it's been thoroughly weighed.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not a god pack or anything. So
Yeah.
you're not getting anything special out of it.
No. I'm like, I don't know. I as soon as like Revo came out and like the old game and it was just all access was the format. I mean, there was so much that you had to run back then to make sure you actually were able to hit stuff. And so I kind of lost interest by the time the Judgment 3 came out.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing here? I'm like, I got to reverse. like 20 different types of fucking moves and actions and antics. Like, my deck's all over the place here.
So, you pretty much ran into the same problem that a lot of decks have today now, where like the reversal lineup is pretty much the same across all decks. And there's a lot of bash decks back in the day too, because you had to.
I think there's more diversity in reversals now than there was then. Like, I know I like running heal on like everything, but I've noticed online most players don't play heal. It's either face or bash. I mean, I personally love heal just for the simple fact my manager, it does some damage. It allows me to draw a card. I'm awesome. I like that. Combine that with Revo, some damage, a Revolution of Mind, do some damage, and I get a draw a card. I've always liked hand advantage in card games.
Yeah. Well, what I usually look at, correct my reversal base, is how high is my 42 curve, and like how big my starting hand size is, or how big can I keep my hand all the time. If I can keep my hand really big, I'll probably play his face. Because
Once you enough, and then you'll open up the sloppies.
Yeah, and that stops the most stuff.
Yeah.
But if I don't have that, and I think I'm going to have to sponge some damage, then I go heal, because you can always flip a manager. And it's great for that.
Yeah. Yeah, like they did that. They did that pre-match that. What's the name of that pre-match? The one that
Playing by the rules?
Yeah, they did playing by the rules, and I think that kind of helped face for me in a little ways. It like gives me a reason to kind of run it. I mean, it turns heal reversals into like face reversals, kind of, and costs more fortitude. But
it switches the tables. Yeah.
I mean, the only like heal reversal I've really run more than one heal reversal, but I run 3 managers obviously, and really only hits that because everything else has RMS.
It hits all heal reversals, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you got your unscrupulous, then you got your outside interference.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a couple things, but you're mainly playing it till you get your 1042 sloppies instead.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
But again, Frankie thinks Hollywood shuts that down. So
yeah, that's true.
Whatever.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, it's an alright card.
A lot of people run Frankie now. I mean,
yeah.
That brings me into another part of what I want to talk about is like Frankie. I remember back in the day, like I know I like talking about Batista, and I still do, especially with the revisions, is because back in the day, Frankie, for some reason, like I hated that card. I mean, Batista, it would shut him down a lot. I mean, he's basically a sponge deck to begin with, to just run into a red reversal wall. But once you actually start taking damage, it's like, oh man, this sucks. But with the revisions, at first I was kind of upset because literally like every single one of his cards got hit. But then after actually playing quite a few games with him after revisions, I'm like, he's probably better than he's ever been. I'm like, this is crazy. It's like I get basically be JYD until I get 10 fortitude, which they're going to nuke their hand pretty quick, which if they want to keep hitting and not want me to get 10 fortitude, I'm more than fine with that. Just let's keep doing this. You discard 2, randomly put 1 on bottom, I'm alright with this. Just keep going. Then, especially to put 1 random on the bottom, I love that. I mean, it gets pretty annoying pretty quick when you start hitting all their reversals.
Yeah. Anything random can really turn a game around real quick.
Yeah. Well, that's like that evening up the odds. I mean, God, I mean, it's a good card. It's so annoying to play with on Lackey though, because you gotta go through like 6 menus just to randomly put 1 on the bottom, and you gotta do it every turn. It's like, come on. I was like, surely there's gotta be a shortcut for this. I just don't know what it is.
Like the worst part about that is like if you have like 14 or 15 cards in hand, then you gotta like put 2 under. You see your hand smaller. And it's like, okay, what card did I put under?
Yeah.
I forgot what I lost. So.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And then, like, the other new thing I like about Batista is they changed his backstage quite a bit. But now, like, one of the things that I always wanted, and I was like, man, I know you had me run told me to put one of Kurt Matt Christie in so I can grab Guardians of the Galaxy.
Inspector.
Yeah, Inspector. And, like, now, dude, it's so amazing. Like, if I get Guardians of the Galaxy in my hand, I play it. Oh, it's not good. All right, pop my backstage. I'll pick it up again, play it. All my actions can't be reversed, so what? They're playing 2 sidewalk slams usually, and they're done. Or restricted use. And I'm like, that's pretty good. And once Guardians of the Galaxy hits, especially now that I can just grab it freely whenever I want, whoa, jeez. I mean, being able to draw 5, shuffle in 5, make them discard 5, and then they cannot respond to my destroyer, that's usually the end of the game right there. It ends games pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, because especially if you hit like 3 or 4 moves before that, they discard 5 for your Guardians.
Yeah.
Right? Then you pop Destroyer, then they lose the rest of their hand. It's like, ugh.
Mars card can only be reversed from Arsenal.
Who cares? You don't have a hand.
Yeah. I'm worried about that backlash.
Oh, yeah, Well, yeah.
Like, there was a game I was playing online last week with Batista, and I thought it was going to be kind of hard to get all the 6 non-backlash specifics out.
Yeah.
And I actually pulled that off, and
There you go.
I did Guardians of the Galaxy. Destroyer, give her your hand. Go for a good day right here. Batista bomb. That was it. That's all she wrote. It was, man. Whew.
Well, yeah, if you get all 6 out, I would certainly hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm guessing you probably could have killed him before that.
No. I know I go out of my way just to pull it
Yeah,
off.
so I mean, it's not really needed.
No.
It's more there for flavor.
Yeah. I enjoy it though. It's fun.
Gotta have 6 non-backlash Batista cards in your ring area. Well, when most of them do like 10 to 15 damage.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the action. You got 4 or 5 actions that just get thrown on the table basically.
Oh, well, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, that's another thing I like is like if I have Guardians of the Galaxy and that sticks, and then later on, like I have Spectre, and just in my ringside pick up Spectre, that card can get pretty. I love that card. It picks up 3 cards, and then if one of the cards I would play after that, it can only be reversed from Arsenal. So pretty
I
good.
thought it can be reversed from my hand.
Can't reverse pain. Yeah, that's right. Still,
About the same.
yeah, it's pretty close. Depends. That's great. But then I really wanted to try play the new Scotty Too Hottie. I didn't get around to it, but saw Mitch playing it. Saw Mitch playing it all on. It looked like he was doing pretty good, and he was doing some turn up the heat.
I don't know what he was doing. He was doing a dynamic with him.
Yeah, I think what's the pre-match called? Is it turn up the heat? No, it's not.
Luck of the Draw.
Luck of the Draw, yeah. He was doing just 3 Luck of the Draws and just constantly recycling. And, yeah, obviously played all this stuff that was 2 words.
Which is most of dynamics.
Yeah. Yeah, like Atomic Lariats and German Suplex and
Shoe lock up.
Shoe lock up.
Oh, I'm so good at the game. God, look at me.
Yeah. That card needs to be changed. Shoot lock up, it's just a bunch of crap. I mean, it's like you're sure that's a kind of a comeback card, but when you got 3 of them and you intentionally just let your opponent be like,
When that's
all right, here you go.
when that's your deck.
Yeah. When as like a certain other player, he builds like all his decks the exact same
All
way.
of his decks around this one card.
Yeah. And what? It works out. It just makes you feel. It just makes you feel like you're the kind of little special kid wearing the helmet, and he's like, "Go have fun, keep running on me, get that fortitude, and then bop, 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 bop." And then he'll recycle the shoot lockouts, get rid of them, put them back in, and bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, I mean he has won 2 world championships, so I can't really say he's playing the game wrong.
No. No. And then it's just 2 times. Got lower fortitude, here you go. And I ruin your day there. And then don't be a douche. A lot of stuff that just can't be responded to or reversed or anything. I mean, if anymore, like if you're running a deck with any card that can actually be responded to or reversed, you're
doing-
probably going to lose.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It better have some really crazy effects
Yep.
or some really bad punishment to it being reversed, like chain.
Speaking of which, like that, apparently there's no way Vince McMahon will ever get hit, ever. But
I agree. I mean, he's all right.
get out of here.
He's not too special of a superstar. He's playable.
Yeah, completely dominated everybody. Didn't even have a chance. Not even.
And he had no
chance
in hell.
No chance in hell. But Creed thinks that he doesn't need to be changed at all.
He's right. I agree.
It's the first time you agree with him.
Mark it on the calendar.
I think what Creed said was it wouldn't have any chance outside of a smaller event. Yet we have like one of the largest play groups in the entire world. And
well,
most
in
of
the country.
Yeah, well, yeah, in the country because I'm sure Singapore's quite a bit bigger. Yeah, and most of the top players in the game are around the area, and
That's kind of a little gripe of mine where your Raw Deal audience has like two metas. You have Singapore and you have Iowa, and the people that create the card game that make the cards listen to neither.
yeah,
It's like Singapore, they like make their own stuff.
yeah, they just do their own thing.
Yeah, so
I actually like a lot of their cards that they do.
well, I'm sure.
They look pretty cool. I mean, they're not like overly powerful effects. Like their format, like looking at their cards, like obviously none of their cards cannot be responded to or anything like that. And
Because that's a bad game mechanic.
I've seen them play a few games and like everything looks really balanced. They're actually playing cards that like we would never even see here, and I don't know. Looks like they went a pretty good direction with it.
I haven't seen these, so I'll have to check it out sometime.
And I like that. Like I like the oddities, and you get all mad about ICP and all
I
that.
just
but,
don't give a
like they did an oddity set, and I was looking at that. I mean, it's not completely like it's not really good, but I don't have a problem with that. I mean, if all your stuff that you're making is not extremely powerful and it has to be played, or all the stuff that they did looks like it's pretty balanced. It's not like something I didn't actually look at something and go, Jesus Christ. I'm like, I can't wait to abuse the hell out of this. I'm like, a lot of stuff is just like, oh, it's good, but
yeah, that's kind of like a problem with some of the superstars we got now. Like they come out with a superstar set, and it's like you see what they do, and it's like, okay, what can this person do? Okay, they can do this good, like volley or chain or heat or whatever. Can this superstar do it better than these four other people that can do that?
yeah,
Yes, no, maybe. If it's no, then you put the superstar away.
yeah, figure out something different.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
If you're just making the same superstar, but just crappier mechanic, then no point. No one has interest.
Essentially.
Yeah. Well, except that's not completely true. I do that a lot. You're like, why would you play that when this X superstar is better than this Y superstar? Does the exact same thing. I'm like, because I actually like this superstar.
No,
Doesn't make any sense.
My argument usually goes to, you know who else does that really good?
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
No matter what the fact is.
Yeah. It's usually true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who the hell does that look better? Undertaker. You know who plunges better? Undertaker. You remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
That was great. That video that Nick recorded when I was playing against.
That was great background noise.
What's his name? Softcore Legend. He was playing against him at tournament, and I have never really went against Undertaker in many years, and I forgot completely about that reversal that he has set up.
Undertaker sits up. Yeah.
Oh man, I wasn't running fortitude surge or any kind of surge protection.
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I couldn't do it against him. But anyway, he plays it against me, and then he had a big hand, and I'm sitting there. He goes the first one. I'm like, oh yeah. He goes, it's plunged. I'm like, oh, well, okay. And I start turning over cards. Like, oh, guess didn't hit it. And then he plays, and then he plays another one, and I go, all right, I'm trying to play reversal from hand. And he goes, no, it's plunged. And I'm like, what? Let me see that card. And I pick it up, I'm reading it, and I'm like, for the whole fucking turn? What kind of shit is this? And did you just freely search for it? What the hell?
It's a playable reversal.
Golly.
I mean, it only hits any maneuver.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you only get like, what, 12 fortitude for it?
15.
15 fortitude. Oh.
But he does have an action that can search his deck for any 6 cards and put them in his hand.
Yep. That was horrible. I mean, I was not very entertained with that match. It was just hilarious, like, because Nick's recording another match, and
Yeah, I was playing in the other match, and I was watching the back. He's like, because I like watching myself smack people around, because that's fun. So I was watching my match, admiring my handiwork. And I hear him in the background. I watched it like 15 times. Like, this is great.
Every time I come over for a while, he'd be like, "Josh, remember this?" Like, yeah, come on.
This is fucking stupid. I'm like,
And that was classic too. The old classic reversal.
yeah. First set that came out.
Yeah, it's a good card. I'd probably play 2 or 3 of them.
At least 6.
Yeah,
I'd probably play 4 in Phenom.
yeah. Yeah, it's a good card.
Tornado Tag, Undertaker with Test.
Yeah.
I'll block your multi plus 50 for the whole turn.
The game's over.
I'll play 2 tombstones.
God. Oh, what? I wonder. I'm sure somebody did that at some point with that tornado tag. Somebody had to have done that.
Yeah, Test was played a lot in Tornado Tag.
No, I imagine. Did you still get to play pre-match in tornado tag with if you were ranked
Superstar
test?
specific.
Oh, so that didn't really matter.
No, yeah, so you play with like some old people. Like with BFM. Play 2 more to Hellfire.
Hey, when I played tornado tag, I always liked playing largest athlete and Rhino. I always thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Just throw some big fatty moves and then eventually just go, "Good night, everybody." That was pretty quick.
I think the last one I played in Iowa, I played DX and Phenom. Phenom made all my pre-match free.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might as well, sure.
Yeah.
I got like 10 pre-match anyway, so it was alright.
I always enjoyed that tornado tag thing. I mean, it was kind of broken a little bit. But.
Yeah, it had some broken combinations, mainly like pay-per-view with Stone Cold Steve Austin was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. They had. I know they banned certain ones. Like
Yeah, they banned a lot of them.
Sergeant Slaughter and Chris Benoit.
Sergeant Slaughter and first
tap
Cobra
out.
Clutch.
Oh,
and first tap out match.
yeah.
Couldn't be packed together.
Nope, can't do it. Sorry, guys.
No.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Then they did something with they got rid of Bobby the Brain Heenan, right? Didn't they?
You couldn't reveal enforcers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you could play Bobby.
Yeah. Just didn't get the enforcers.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But it still is terrible. I mean, still seeing their handle game is pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite formats actually. Tornado Tag, because it just changes things so much. I mean, like you have so much diversity in the game as it is, and then when you add another superstar into the mix, like you have no idea what's going to come at you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like how do these two interact together?
Another Tornado Tag I played in. If you want to see long turns, I play Undertaker with Randy Orton. I'll discard Destiny for my ability to pick up a card. I'll pick up Destiny. Alright, I'll discard Destiny. I'll grab a setup. I'll pick up Destiny.
Yeah.
Turns were long.
I like Destiny. That's a good card.
It's playable. Rules may be broken. Good card.
I actually really like the virtual stuff for Randy Orton, and I tend to run him a lot. Just I mean, he's pretty simple, straightforward. Strike, strike, chain. Strike, strike, chain.
Or if you want to go the Viper route.
Yeah. I always want to try the Viper, but I'm like, yeah, I like
You know what's a really good strat for them?
Hmm.
You bump his superstar value up to like 9,
Yeah.
and you let them get fortitude. Because when you do that, your maneuvers are minus your superstar value. So you play shoot lockup for free.
Yeah.
I wonder where I got that idea from.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He did pretty good with it.
God. Shoot lockups.
You know, play like 3 moves in RKO.
One thing I have noticed though is like as soon as they change Mean Gene, nobody runs it now. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll agree with this. I like this.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I'd rather just nobody run it. I think they need to do a change to old school wrestling match too. Just to make sure nobody ever runs it again.
Yes.
Like I made I can't remember who it was. I was playing a guy online and he goes, "You always talk about how much you guys hate old school wrestling match, but you're running it against me." I'm like, it's kind of a card where like it's good, but you might as well run it. But I'd rather the game not actually have it.
Like with Batista, for example.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't have to worry about not being able to play a move because I'm going to have them.
yeah, he has search ability. He has the 0-4 to pain reversals.
Yeah.
And he's forcing you to play a move every turn. So,
Yeah.
what do you do?
You have to play a move, and you're eating the damage either way.
Yeah.
You want to take 6, or you want to take like 6. Yeah.
Do you want me to have fortitude, or you just want to?
You can take 15 if you play a strike or a high risk.
Only once.
Yeah.
So that's not so bad.
That's all it takes.
In retrospect, I mean, I'd rather take the 15 once than the 6 3
times in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's another thing. Like it's crazy. Like it happens all the time. Like James outside of tournaments, me and him play. I usually have a fair chance. I can beat him, and he gets so angry sometimes. He's like, I don't understand this. I just hate it, never get nothing. And then I play him in a tournament. Can't beat him. Nope, not at all. I don't understand. Like literally, we could take the exact same superstars. Like for instance, I took Batista and he took JYD to a tournament. I had no chance. And even with having to be able to spinebuster all this stuff, like I just died. And then he's like, "You should have beat me. I mean, I don't know how you didn't."
yeah.
Then I played him after tournament. I just stomped him. I'm like, I don't understand this. I don't know why I can't beat you in a tournament.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's because you play more serious when you're actually at a tournament.
It's a lot easier for me to focus on all the cards when I'm not like playing on Lackey. Like I'll make a lot of less play errors when I'm in person than I will on Lackey.
Yeah, it's definitely unlucky. Like I always over like look things. I'm like, if I was playing on a table right now, I would notice that. Like I forgot I even had that card. I didn't even know you played that card. Like somebody played old school wrestling match. I didn't even notice that they played it. So I was like, I'll in my turn like old school wrestling match. I'm like, whoa, hold on. All right, maybe I'm playing something. Sorry about that. I got this.
Well, if I can derail the conversation back to old school wrestling match for a moment.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with that card is it punishes your opponent for already failing. So, like, if they don't have a move to throw, why punish them for that? Because they're not doing anything. Well, why is not ending your turn like punishment enough?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the same reason with Revo Aggression Rule. I mean, if you don't have moves to play and you're at 0 fortitude, that's pretty punishment enough. I mean,
yeah, you lost the game already.
Yeah, if you don't have moves, you're losing. And if you don't have moves and you're eating Aggression Rule, or if you're eating old school wrestling match, you're really losing. They're wanting to make sure that they know that you're losing the game.
Yeah, that and with old school wrestling match, if you like that, go play Revo.
Yeah.
There's already a format for it.
Yeah, I mean, if whoever made that card, I mean, obviously they must have liked Revo, and it's like, well, I think we need to take this mechanic over to this game where people actually play it because they don't like Revo. Let's make them play it. It's like, why?
Yeah, let's force feed it to them. Let's give it permanent an RMS.
Nothing touch it. Don't even look at it.
No. You have to play the Crippler to get around it.
Yeah.
Not Benoit. You have to play the Crippler.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing within like Classic though is, I mean, normally most decks don't run very many actions too heavily, except for there was that basically all action deck that who was it? Was it Killer Cactus?
Yeah, Killer Cactus. I think.
Yeah, he was playing Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was basically all actions, and since a lot of the decks now don't run like a whole bunch of action reversals, I mean, kind of just rained on me. I mean, there was I was running old school wrestling match, but he was after he got out my turn everything up. Well, I couldn't even play turn everything upside down because I have more fortitude, and so he just ran on me with actions all day, and there was nothing I could do.
You know that sucks playing against. Sure, I get it, but
It's also got really bad matchups.
just terrible matchups. Like
Yeah.
meant to be broken. You lose.
Yeah. All right, I'll discard these cards, so you take 6.
Yeah.
If anybody runs that, the deck just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if they run old school wrestling match.
Or like now my broadcast would kill it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's answers for it.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
Yeah, it's not like it's a completely busted, broken deck that you can't do nothing about. I mean, since like everybody runs old school wrestling match now, just because they kind of have to.
Well,
Don't have to, but I mean, still a good card. But
it really kills deck diversity.
yeah,
Let's say, you know, you want to play like somebody funny like Mae Young, and they drop old school wrestling match against you.
that's a quick game.
You're done.
Quick
You're
game.
done. Your win condition doesn't work, and that's stupid.
Isn't that? No, that's not what you did against Mitch, was it? You didn't play old school wrestling match, did you?
Yeah, I use Moolah.
Oh, and you had
yeah.
old school wrestling match?
Old trust he loses instantly.
Yeah, he was. I remember he started the first turn and he goes, "Yep, you win. Good game."
Yeah, he forfeited as soon as I played my pre-match out.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's that card do?" I'm like, "It's like Armageddon's upon us. You discard down your prince turning hand size, which is 0. So he starts with a 45 card deck. I go first.
Yeah.
Rules meant to be broken.
Yeah.
He was super dead.
Yeah. Nothing.
I mean, if it'd been a really rough matchup, even if I didn't have like old school wrestling match out, probably still would have lost horribly. But he could have played the match. But that one stipulation essentially says you just lose the game,
Yeah.
and that's stupid for a card that you can't blank or respond to. No card should do that.
Yeah. Surprised it doesn't get around your town, or does it?
Sure, I mean, it would work once.
Yeah.
Like if they play like a feud, and you drop your down, like, okay, you can't play your step now. Then the next game they just don't play a feud.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm sure they'd probably figure it out after the first time they got
Yeah.
hit with your town. They're like, well, we're not doing this again. Made a mistake here.
yeah.
Play rare.
You know, it's not like old school wrestling matches. God damn it. It's not like old school wrestling match is like a great card to build the deck around, but it just, like I said, it restricts diversity and it really supports people that have like search abilities, and their deck is just built around putting pressure on.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
That's probably one of the reasons I don't really like. I know I don't like the card, but in Classic, I don't think it has much as an impact as the aggression rule does, because like most of the time, most people don't run actions anyway. They're just throwing moves and stuff anyway. But I mean, And I always run superstars that search for moves anyway, so it doesn't really affect me too
It
much.
doesn't affect you.
It's just when I actually do play the card and people aren't focusing their deck around actually searching and stuff, and it starts hitting them, I'm like, God, I feel bad about this. I'm like, I'm literally doing nothing to you, but you're losing. I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, like with the discard decks, that's another stupid thing about it.
Yeah, you get a 0 card hand size,
Yeah.
game's over. Or you
It's-
go down to
it's-
0, game's over.
Yeah, it's over and I don't even have to do anything to you.
Yeah. Well, play this chain deck and play like nuke your hand gone. Play
Yeah.
like Drew McIntyre or something like that. And let's nuke your hand in 1-2 turns and old school wrestling match. How you like this? Where's your moves at? Hopefully you're playing Heat.
Yeah. Hope so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're done.
Yes, sir. I mean, it might be a good reason to run, like, just throw a tornado takedown in, just in case. Or a blindside takedown, sorry.
Oh, what the hell would that do?
Well, once you get the fortitude for it, you'd actually be able to play a move.
Well, like the 15 that
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to throw blindside moves in every single deck,
Yeah.
then sure.
Blindside takedown's a pretty good card to run. You can run cheater, of course, but I like running it every now and then.
It's all right. It's an all right move to throw every turn.
Yeah.
Because like the punishment isn't too bad.
Yeah. Oh, I just enjoy it.
But still, I mean, if you already have 15 fortitude, then old school wrestling match probably isn't hurting you too much.
Yeah.
It's the first turn or two. Like there's sometimes like I like to build decks that don't play 0 fortitude maneuvers. So I'll play a deck that just runs like it's just beginnings to get like 4 forward. So
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'll play the first one. Oh, I rode to victory, mill 6. I'll play the second one. Oh, why this? Take 8. Third one. Oh, why this? Take another 8. I lost the game.
Yeah.
Game's over. And that's stupid.
Yeah. I know you like those those little 0 for 1s there.
Oh, they're good. Who plays 0 forward maneuvers anymore? Too easily reversed.
Yeah. Give some free fortitude here.
Well, I kind of look at it the same way as people that play like Floss transition into quick snap.
Yeah. I really like that. I mean, I know you kind of have your whatever, but
It doesn't fit my curves.
I like it because superstars that I have trouble getting on the board with, it all of a sudden makes them playable now, and so you get that 4-4, and that 4-4 is what I really like, just because it opens up get the F outs and stuff, and plus
Since you're heel, yeah, sure.
I know some people actually like reversing that card or flaws and quick snap and getting rid of 6 cards, so I welcome that.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is gonna be a good day. You reverse that, thank you.
There's only like one problem I have with Floss transition really, and that's the first line of text on it. Cannot be packed by Sheldon Benjamin. Are you shitting me?
Get out of here.
Because Sheldon Benjamin is that good.
Yeah.
Just giving him that would just devastate the game environment.
Turn 1.
Yeah.
0 for 4 damage.
I get to use my ability twice. So
Game's over at that point.
you are done.
You might as well concede.
Because the only 2 maneuvers in your deck that you pack were coincidentally in the top 10 cards of your deck that you didn't draw. And I just managed to pluck them with my ability.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I can see why they did that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I'll just stick with my panics, I guess.
Yeah, that you gotta play every damn turn.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I can't play the 0 damage one, I'll just play the 3 damage one if you're forcing me.
I think you need to take Vince to Gen Con just to be like, yeah, you're right. He's not good. We don't need no changes.
He's not good at all.
God.
I had fun playing him. He was enjoyable.
I'm sure you did. What do you got there? You go, oh, looks like you got fortitude. We can't have that.
No.
I gotta make a comeback after this.
Playing like my sixth card that turn. They're just staring at turning everything upside down. God damn this card! I got too much for it at 0. Son of a bitch. Just playing against Josh here. And he just look at, I'm never playing this card again. I'm putting cow in everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Except for it's just events that it matters for,
Yeah.
really.
Too bad you had that much fortitude, though. You could have stopped me, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I had way too much fun.
yeah, that's the lead. I think you're up to 6 for a little bit.
Yeah. You let me get there. That was very generous of you.
I do what I can for my friends.
Uh-huh.
Man, to make a comeback. I was falling behind.
I did really good all day, and I'm like, man, I'm on a good run here, beating everybody in like 3 or 4 turns or something like that. I'm like, man, I'm loving this this here Steamboat here. I'm like, God,
It's a good deck.
yeah, I like this. I'm doing pretty good here. And then played James, and after the second turn, I go, ugh.
I'm
I just had my hand on the deck. I'm like, just play anything. I don't care at this point. Just, damn, I reversed it. God. I'm like, can this game just be over now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate those games where you just sit back and just like, can I just turn over my deck? There you go. You got it, buddy.
I'm usually nice enough when I see games like that. I'm like, do you want to concede?
You just want to call it a day, buddy. Yeah.
Usually when I ask you that question, it's you should probably just take the yes. And, I don't bluff for that one. So.
Or if you play in discard decks and you clearly see that somebody has no hand, and you be like, hey, you want to discard 2 for me?
I got a really lucky game playing with Brandon a couple nights ago. I was playing the game against Mark Henry. And so being a good player that I am, I appreciate a good back and forth. So I made his hand size -10. so his hand size was 0 to start. I went for draw for my turn. And I tapped respect the authority. I'm like, could you put 1 random on the bottom of your deck, please? He's like, I don't have a hand. I'm like, oh, sorry, my bad.
Didn't see that.
Precision kick, hand only.
That's gonna get you kicked out of FunCon. That doesn't seem
that's,
very respectful.
That's disrespectful. Good thing I'm getting that out of my system.
Yeah.
Like I say, it was a lucky game, Brandon. I'm sorry. You would have had me in the second one. I know you had to go.
Yep. All right, guys. I think that's all we got for tonight. I mean, it's getting pretty late here, and I want to play some video games. So,
All right.
with that, we're gonna be out for the night, and you have a good one. See you next time.
See you guys.